Welcome to this in-depth update on the latest transfer news surrounding Arsenal Football Club. Today we'll be diving into 5 significant stories that have caught the attention of fans and pundits alike. We'll cover the future of Jorginho, the situation with Thomas Partey, the intriguing possibility of Adrien Rabiot joining the Gunners, and the ongoing interest in 2 exciting forwards, Benjamin Sesko and Alexander Isak. These narratives are shaping Arsenal's ambitions and plans for the future, offering a glimpse into the club's evolving strategy. Let's kick off with the story of Jorginho, the Italian maestro who has been at the centre of speculation involving a potential move to Galatasaray. The Turkish side has ramped up their efforts to sign the seasoned midfielder after being rebuffed in their pursuit of Manchester United's Casemiro. Jorginho joined Arsenal from Chelsea in January 2023 for a modest fee of £12 million and has since been a valuable asset for the Gunners. Although he hasn't been a consistent starter under Mikel Arteta, his experience and tactical acumen have earned him a key role in the squad, particularly off the pitch. Arteta has often spoken highly of Jorginho, calling him a role model for younger players and praising his ability to elevate the performance of those around him. Despite not featuring in Arsenal's opening 3 Premier League matches this season, his influence within the team remains significant. Jorginho's contract, extended in May 2024, ties him to Arsenal until the summer of 2025, signalling the club's intention to keep him at the Emirates for another season at least. However, Galatasaray's interest poses a real question for Jorginho's future. The Turkish club offers the prospect of regular first-team football, something that may appeal to the Italian if his playing time at Arsenal continues to be limited. Arsenal, on the other hand, seems hesitant to let him go, especially with the recent injury to Mikel Merino, a summer signing who was expected to bolster the midfield but is now sidelined for several weeks. As we move from the seasoned expertise of Jorginho, let's turn our attention to another key figure in Arsenal's midfield, Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian international is at a pivotal juncture in his career with the Gunners, entering the final year of his contract. Since his arrival from Atletico Madrid in 2020, Partey has shown flashes of brilliance, bringing physicality, tactical awareness and ball-winning abilities to Arsenal's midfield. However, his tenure in North London has been marred by persistent injuries, raising concerns about his long-term viability at the club. Partey's contract is set to expire at the end of the 2024-2025 season, and so far there has been little indication that Arsenal is keen on extending it. This uncertainty has sparked interest from a host of top European clubs, including his former side Atletico Madrid, as well as Barcelona, Juventus, and even clubs from the Middle East, specifically Al Hilal and Al Ahly. These clubs are closely monitoring Partey's situation, ready to make a move if it becomes clear that he will be available next summer. Arsenal faces a tough decision with Partey. His undeniable quality, when fit, makes him an asset on the pitch, but his injury record complicates the club's plans. The Gunners must decide whether to invest in a long-term replacement or to gamble on Partey overcoming his injury woes to fulfill his potential in the upcoming season. Now, let's shift our focus to a player who could potentially bolster Arsenal's midfield in the near future, Adrien Rabiot. The French midfielder, currently a free agent after leaving Juventus, has been linked with a move to several Premier League clubs, including Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. His availability has caught the attention of top European teams as well, with Bayern Munich and Monaco among those interested. Rabiot's representatives have been actively seeking a new club for the 29-year-old, but his high wage demands, reportedly around £220,000 per week, have made negotiations challenging. Despite his undeniable talent and versatility, Rabiot's financial expectations have so far deterred potential suitors, including Arsenal, from making a concrete offer. However, if Rabiot were to adjust his wage demands, a move to Arsenal could become a realistic possibility. His experience, versatility in midfield roles, and ability to perform at the highest levels of European football make him an attractive option for the Gunners, especially if they decide to part ways with either Jorginho or Partey. On the flip side, if Rabiot remains firm on his financial expectations, his future might lie outside the Premier League, possibly in the Saudi Pro League, where clubs are more willing to meet his demands. The situation is fluid, and much will depend on how Rabiot positions himself in the coming weeks. As we continue our exploration of Arsenal's transfer strategy, it's time to look ahead at one of the most exciting young talents in European football, Benjamin Sesko. The Slovenian striker, currently plying his trade at RB Leipzig, has been on Arsenal's radar for some time. The Gunners were keen to bring Sesko to North London during the recent transfer window, but the young forward decided to stay at Leipzig for another season, prioritising his development in the Bundesliga. Sesko is widely regarded as one of Europe's most promising strikers thanks to his impressive goal-scoring record, physical prowess and potential for growth. Arsenal views him as a long-term solution to their striker needs and remains confident of securing his signature in 2025. The club has reportedly already initiated contact with Sesko's representatives, signalling their intent to make a move when the time is right. The decision to stay at Leipzig this season is seen as a wise one by many, including football pundits, who believe that the Bundesliga provides the perfect environment for Sesko to refine his skills before making the leap to a more demanding league like the Premier League. Arsenal, however, is playing the long game, recognizing that patience could pay off in securing one of Europe's hottest prospects. As we transition from the promise of Benjamin Sesko to another potential target, let's discuss the Swedish sensation, Alexander Isak. Currently lighting up the Premier League with Newcastle United, Isak has quickly established himself as one of the league's top forwards since his arrival from Real Sociedad in 2022. His blend of pace, technical skill and lethal finishing has made him a standout performer for the Magpies, and his performances have not gone unnoticed by Arsenal. The Gunners considered making a move for Isak during the summer transfer window, but Newcastle's hefty £120 million asking price proved to be a significant barrier. Nevertheless, Arsenal's interest in Isak remains strong, particularly as the club continues to search for a long-term solution to lead their forward line. Isak, with his playing style and physical attributes, has drawn comparisons to Arsenal legend Thierry Henry, a player the Swedish striker has publicly admired. The idea of following in Henry's footsteps and donning Arsenal's iconic number 14 shirt could be an enticing prospect for Isak should the opportunity arise. However, any potential move for Isak would depend on several factors, including Newcastle's performance this season and whether Arsenal can meet the financial demands of such a high-profile transfer. Additionally, Arsenal might need to offload some of their current forwards to accommodate a player of Isak's calibre. In wrapping up Arsenal's transfer activities and the narrative surrounding Jorginho, Thomas Partey, Adrien, Rabiot, Benjamin Sesko and Alexander Isak provide a fascinating insight into the club's strategy. The Gunners are carefully balancing their immediate needs with a vision for sustained success in the future. As the season unfolds, these stories will continue to develop, shaping Arsenal's journey on and off the pitch. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to follow the fortunes of one of England's most storied football clubs.